What are you doing here? I'm not ready yet.
I know, but it's nicer to be early than to be late, don't you think?
I think that depends on who you're asking, but wouldn't being on time be the best alternative?
You can't be on time. You're either there early or late, and I hate people being late.
But you're 30 minutes early.
So?
That's a lot.
I know you don't understand things like this because you're stupid, but it's better to be early than late. But I know you don't understand what it's like to be a good friend. You only understand how to be late and be a bad friend.
What are you talking about?
You don't understand being good friend. You only understand being bad friend. Bad friend, bad friend. It is true, check the friendship stocks, it has gone down. Several friendship corporations has gone belly up. It's a recession, thanks to you. Check the spreadsheets, it's all there.
Why are you mean? Aren't we friends?
I should have sold your stocks a lifetime ago.
Hello?
Hello. Just checking in on you. I forgot, did you want the yellow juice or the amber-colored juice?
Yellow is just fine, thank you.
I prepared something for you for later today. I think you will like it.
Oh my god, thank you. What is it?
It's a surprise. I can't tell you, but it wasn't cheap.
You're so nice. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have anything for me?
I didn't know we were going to gift each other something.
What do you mean?
I don't have anything to give you.
Why not?
Sorry.
So I don't mean anything to you.
I didn't say that.
But you implied it. Don't you understand that? Why don't you care about me? I give you everything. I care for you. I give you gifts. I'm nice to you, and you don't give anything back. You are spoiled and a bad person.
I think you're being a little childish right now.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're just insulting me now. Why are you so mean to me? Aren't we friends? Time for a nice game.
Why are you here?
I like being with you. What's with the attitude?
You're mean sometimes.
What are you talking about? That's not true. Maybe that's your experience and how you felt, but that doesn't mean that that is what happened. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying that you experience the situation differently than I do. You feel that I am mean, and I know I am not, so the truth is probably in the middle. That means that I probably said the words you felt were mean, but I never meant them to be mean, so you interpreted them wrong. You can't accuse me of things like that. That is a crime, you know.
I just think there's a lot of conflict between us, and even though I enjoy your company, I think it should be fixed.
So you're saying I'm a bad friend and that I need to be fixed? Am I not good enough for you? Look at Mr. Narcissist here.
I'm not saying that. All relationships needs to be maintained sometimes.
Relationship? What do you mean? We don't have a relationship. There is no us, there never has been. I'm not in love with you. You are weird.
A friendship is a relationship. I didn't mean we were in love. I'm just saying that there is no shame in maintaining a car, and there is no shame in maintaining a relationship even if there's conflict.
So you're saying that I need to be maintained to work? That I need fucking crutches to work?
Could you calm down so we can discuss this like adults?
Why do you always think I'm wrong and you're right? Hey, I haven't done anything wrong in this situation. This is on you. Let's play a game. Oh, look at that, I won, because you are stupid.
Shut up, I know you cheated. Oh. Hello everyone. Is this thing on? Hello everyone. So, what's with cancel culture, everyone? What's the deal with cars? They just like go forward and are ugly. Like your mom. Alright, tough crowd. I have a funny story about that actually. So I was on a road trip with my friends. We had booked a hotel and we were going to stay there for a week during the summer. Actually, it was not a hotel really, it was more like a shack in the middle of the slums, because that was all we could afford. We were about halfway there. We had already been on the road for 3 hours and it was raining. And I mean raining, like we were in a car wash type of raining. Steve was driving, Terry was riding shotgun, and me and Steve were in the back seat. Yes, there were 2 Steves there. Yes, it is confusing sometimes. Just remember that Steve the driver is allergic to peanut butter. No, not peanuts, just the butter. No, it's actually true. I don't know how it works, you tell me. So anyway, say stop at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Terry and I went inside while Steve slept in the car, the backseat Steve that is. The other Steve filled up the tank. I asked Terry if he could buy me some bananas, because I love bananas. But he said no. I don't know why. I guess he maybe was tired from the trip. For your information, I was broke at the time, that's why I asked him. I don't think he likes me anymore. It's strange. Because he never complains or anything. He's just cold and distant. He ignores me when I try to talk to him, and he seems to be as usual with everyone else. So I can't help to think that it's personal. Maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe I forget him sometimes. Sometimes I maybe forget to be nice to him or show that I appreciate him. Sometimes I'm not as smart as I want to be so I can keep up with his humor. I just really like the guy and I don't know what to do. I'm scared of losing him. But what if I already have? Maybe I'm just holding on to someone that doesn't exist anymore. But does that mean that I should give up? What if there's a good reason for him to be behaving that way and everything will be alright once it's all over? So if I let go, will I be letting go of someone I love and loves me because he's having a tough time? Or should I move on, go for a walk in the forest, play in the snow and watch the sunset by myself? Because I don't need company to do those things. But I would also be alone, and that's lonely sometimes. I'm scared. I haven't slept for a month now. We still talk, me and Derry, but he always snaps at me and makes me feel bad. It makes the decision to cut ties easier, but it also makes me worried for him. We have a plan to meet later today, but I'm not sure if I want to talk with him. On one hand, it might make things better between us. On the other hand, I can't help to feel that it is pointless. And even if it gets better, it won't get good enough for it to not fall apart again and just cause pain and then more pain. I want to be friends, but I don't know if we should. I wake up 3 in the morning. Then I take a nice cold bath in my freezer to get me ready for the day. After that, I read 4 books in one sitting. Why sit on your butt and feel sorry for yourself when you can be productive? I like to walk in the forest to strengthen my bond with nature. I spend $0 of my time on leisure. Because you can't get anything back from it. What's my life goal, you might ask? Never give up. Yesterday I will read 5 books. That's how productive I am. If you aren't productive, you're nobody. You have to make a change.
I should have sold your stocks a lifetime ago. So I don't mean anything to you.
You're mean sometimes.
And gigolo and gigolo where you'll always find me, always walking up and down. But I left my soul behind me in an old cathedral town. The joy that you find here you borrow, you cannot keep it long, it seems. But Gigolo and Gigolette still sing a song and dance along the boulevard of broken The joy that you find here you borrow, you cannot keep it long, it seems. But Gigolo and Gigolette still sing a song and dance along the boulevard of broken
Hello. Just checking in on you. I forgot. Did you want the yellow juice or the amber-colored juice?
Yellow is just fine, thank you.
I prepared something for you for later today. I think you will like it.
Oh my god, thank you. What is it?
It's a surprise. I can't tell you, but it wasn't cheap.
You're so nice. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have anything for me?
I didn't know we were going to gift each other something.
What do you mean?
I don't have anything to give you.
Why not?
Sorry.
So I don't mean anything to you.
I didn't say that.
But you implied it. Don't you understand that? Why don't you care about me? I give you everything. I care for you. I give you gifts. I'm nice to you, and you don't give anything back. You are spoiled and a bad person.
Look, I'm sorry for that. I hope you know that I love you, and that I care about you even if I do things wrong sometimes. I always want you to be happy even if I don't always do what would make you the happiest. And I am so sorry for that. I don't know how to do this, and I have ruined everything because I'm stupid. I know I love you more than you love me, and I know there is nothing I can do to change that, but still I feel frustrated that I can't make things good between us.
That is not true. I think I actually love you more than you love me. I'm just not ready to show it yet. I'm so sorry for making you feel bad, and I want to fix that. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind.
No, that wouldn't play out like that.
Everything. I care for you. I give you gifts. I'm nice to you, and you don't give anything back. You are spoiled and a bad person.
I think you're being a little childish right now.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're just insulting me now. Why are you so mean to me?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the second half of the show. I hope you could stretch your legs while I was gone. I have a funny story about stretching actually. So it was me, Terry and one of the Steves. We were camping in the woods. The day was fine. We walked around, saw some birds, and then the night came. I grew up in the city, so when it gets dark, it gets dark. But in the forest, it gets extremely dark. Pitch black. We started a campfire and grilled the hot dogs we had brought from home. We told stories, we laughed and such. You know how it goes. Suddenly Terry stands up and walks away, with no explanation. It was so dark that we couldn't see him after 10 seconds. We didn't know if he was just nearby or if he had just continued to walk away from us. We decided to go look for him after 10 minutes. The worst thing about walking in a forest at night with a flashlight is the shadows. I know it sounds silly, but during the day the shadows are in the same place. At night they move. Everywhere. You always see demons reaching for you in the corner of your eye. We searched for an hour before we gave up and went to bed. Do you realize how horrifying it is to go to bed when you don't know what's happened to your friend? Picture this, me alone in my home, staring into blank space with a half-empty glass beside me. That's how I felt. I'm not joking. So that was me the entire night basically. When I woke up, I saw someone standing over me. Terry just stood there, staring at me. I was terrified. He said he walked away to stretch his legs. What the hell? Man, I miss him. He was great. I really liked him. Before I met him I was really square, I guess you could say. I thought that life were some sort of list with check marks. Go to school. Get a job. Meet someone. Get married. Get kids, retire. Die. If I wasn't doing that, I didn't think I was living. I was just waiting for things to happen. I went to school, I got a job. But I didn't meet someone. And that prevented me from living. Because the next step in the plan, getting married, required me to meet someone. And if I didn't do that, I was just doing nothing. Then I met Terry. And there was just something about him. Something that made me realize that I was living now. And while I was waiting for life to happen, it was already happening behind my back. It is scary to think like that. Because I don't have a wonderful life right now. It isn't worth complaining about, but I can't help to think, is this it? Even though I worry about that sometimes, I still think it's better than to wait for life to come. And it's all thanks to Terry. It's strange to think how much he affected my life. And then he isn't here anymore. He's like a bullet I couldn't see coming past through me. And I don't know where it went. And now I just have a hole in me. It will heal, I think. But it will change me forever. And the thing that changed me forever is just gone. Would have so much to tell him if he was here today. Like how I've met someone. I got a new job, it's great. I got a house. I heard that song he likes on the radio last week. You know, the one that I thought were from that punk band, but you meant the El Dubin song. I've given up on chess, it wasn't really my thing. I read a book that I really want your thoughts on. It really reminded me of you, and I think you would have something clever to say. I would want to ask you questions. Where have you been? What have you been up to? How are you feeling? Are you happy?